This is the second part of our notes for polynomial subtraction. To subtract, in vertical position, we copy down our first term, which is 3x, first polynomial, which is 3x squared minus 2x plus 8. When we subtract, remember, when we do the distributive property, it changes all the signs in here. So a negative times a positive is a negative x squared. A negative times a negative is a plus 4. Now you just do the calculations. 3 minus 1 is 2x squared. Minus 2x. And 8 plus 4 is 12. On number 2, to work this with the vertical, we take and copy down the 4x squared plus 3x plus 2. We change all of the signs inside this. So we make this a negative 2x squared. We're going to make this a plus 3x, a negative times negative. And then we're going to make this a minus 7. Then when we calculate, 4 minus 2 is 2x squared. 3 plus 3 is 6x. 2 minus 7 is a negative 5. On number 3, when we do this one, we copy again our first term down, 2y squared plus 4y. Now we're minusing 3y squared, and negative times positive is a negative 3y squared. Negative times negative is a plus 5. Notice this plus 5 is out here by itself. It doesn't match with the y. Now when we take 2 minus 3, we get a negative 1y squared. We get a plus 4y, and we get a plus 5. On number 4, we have quite a large problem, and it has all kinds of exponents. We have an x to the 5th over here. We have an x to the 4th over here. We have x to the 3rd. We have x to the 2nd power. We have an x. We have a constant. So we actually need a column for each one of these to be in standard form. So we're going to put down the 6x to the 5th power. We need room for our x to the 4th power. So I just kind of highlighted this to kind of, we need a space there. We have our minus 8x to the 3rd power, and we have an x to the 2nd over there, so we need to leave a space for it here. Plus 5x minus 2. Now we're going to change all of our signs inside here. So we take a negative times 3x. We're going to get a negative 3x. That negative 3x has to go in the x column. When we take a negative times a negative 4x squared, we get a plus 4x squared. That needs to go in the x squared column. Then we have plus x to the 4th power and plus 2. Now a negative times a positive is a negative x to the 4th power. And a negative times a positive 2 is a negative 2. Now, we have 6x to the 5th power, minus x to the 4th power, minus 8x to the 3rd power, plus 4x to the 2nd power. 5 minus 3 is 2x plus 2x. And negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. Now, we're going to try to do the ones where we do them by horizontally. When you do horizontally, you just copy down the problem without the parentheses, 3x squared minus 2x plus 8. Remember to change your signs inside your subtraction. Minus x squared plus 4. Now I highlighted my x squareds first. 3x squared minus x squared. 3 minus 1 is 2x squared. I used a highlighter to highlight my x's. Negative 2x. There's not another one, so it's just minus 2x. What do we have left? We have our plus 8 and our plus 4, which gives us a plus 12. On the next one, we did again, just like we did up above. We copied down the 4x squared plus 3x plus 2. We changed all the signs inside this to a negative 2x squared plus 3x minus 7. Highlighting our x squareds. 4x squared minus 2x squared is 2x squared. Highlight our x's. 3x plus 3x. 3 plus 3 is positive 6x. Then we have our 2 plus 2, and our minus 7. So 2 minus 7 is a negative 5. On number 3, we again copy down 2y squared plus 4y. We change the signs here, make this a negative 3y squared. Negative times negative makes that a positive 5. We highlighted our y squareds. 2y squared minus 3y squared. 2 minus 3 is a negative 1y squared. We have our plus 4y and our plus 5. On the last one, I took all of this problem and I rewrote it. Here's the first part of it that we copied down. Then we change our signs, negative 3x plus 4x squared minus x to the 4th power minus 2. Now, 6x to the 5th power. It's the only one we have. X to the 4th power is over here. It's the only one we have. Minus x to the 4th power. Where's our x to the 3rd power? It's the only one we have. Now, if we had more than that, we would add or subtract them. So we have negative 8x to the 3rd power. Now, after that, we have our second powers. We only have one of those, plus 4x squared. Now then, we have our plus 5x and our minus 3x. 5 minus 3 gives us 2x's. That's a positive 2x. And a negative 2 minus 2 is a negative 4. Now, again, if it says to do it horizontally, then you do it horizontally. If it says vertically, you do it horizontally or vertically. Be sure you pay attention to the signs because it will change from adding to subtracting. And then if it doesn't tell you which way to do it, you may choose which way you would like to do it. Thank you.